anchored at Port Everglades off the coast of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and in just a few hours we'll be setting sail for an amazing 8-day cruise of the Eastern Caribbean. This ship will be our passage. It is the newest and most beautiful ship in the Carnival fleet. It is the Carnival Liberty. At 952 feet, this Conquest-class ship is an absolutely stunning fusion of art, architecture, and technology. On board this floating resort are 20 bars, 4 pools, a 200-foot water slide, and 1,200 crew members waiting at the beck and call of its 3,000 passengers. Joining me as usual is my beautiful girlfriend Pepper. And while we've sailed into these waters before, this time it's different. This time we've got company.
The Liberty Castaways. Booked through cruisecritic.com and headed by the notorious host Randy, this cruise should provide a lot of fun over the next 8 days. And if that wasn't enough, along for the ride are my parents,
Ike and Sue. Ike, a retired railroader, now following his true passion of woodworking. And Sue, a Kentucky girl at heart who loves antiquing. No stranger to cruising themselves, they cruised to the Bahamas 24 years ago. They had a fabulous time then, but in the last 2 decades, this industry has changed. The passengers are younger, the ships are bigger, and the ports are more exotic. And on this cruise, we have 5 fabulous ports of call. Puerto Rico, a commonwealth of the United States, this island has an identity all its own, from the music, to the food, to the rainforests. St. Thomas, it is the quintessential stop on most Eastern Caribbean itineraries. It may not be a quiet getaway, but it is still very charming and has some beautiful beaches and great snorkeling. Antigua, 365 beaches, one for every day of the year, the locals like to boast. Antigua is a favorite among rock stars and boating enthusiasts. Tortola, the most populated of the British Virgin Islands, this port will be a jumping off point for our day trek to Virgin Gorda, home of the famous baths, a majestic sight you must see to believe. And finally, 24 years later, Ike and Sue return to the azure blue waters of Nassau, Bahamas. Technically not part of the Caribbean, the Bahamas sit 125 miles from Florida in the Atlantic, but that doesn't stop it from being just as tropical as its brothers to the south. These are the Islands of Liberty. This is the adventure of a lifetime. 3,000 passengers, 8 days, 5 ports, one hell of a good time.